In this week's episode, a man is suing Bank of America, $1,784 billion. And he says the money must be deposited in his account the next day. Now the judge presiding over this case is the same guy that dealt with the Bernie Madoff case. Now he doesn't know why the guy is suing. And the judge probably thinks it had to do with the guy calling a New York Bank of America but not getting an answer. Now why is this guy suing? Well, I tried to call their New York office. I just was hoping to get a voice, like maybe from a hot chick. But I didn't even get an answer. So I think I'll sue for $1,784 billion. And it's mentioned that the 2008 world gross domestic product is $60 billion. So this guy basically is suing for an amount of money, I think that's totally crazy. The coach for India's cricket team is saying, you know how having increased levels of testosterone can increase your performance, and having sex can increase testosterone. He's recommending his players to have sex before their cricket game. Now, documents were leaked where in a section about sex, he says, masturbation, or going solo, as he calls it, is actively encouraged. Now it's noted that masturbation is against traditional Hindu thinking about sexual purity. So I don't know how he's going to get all his players to have sex. Now, in a separate section about eating healthy, it talks about a strict and constant diet. Now, are his players even gonna be eating? Because they're probably gonna be thinking, I gotta have sex with my wife, and if I can't do that, I gotta at least be doing a little bit of masturbating. Because how else are we gonna win our cricket game? And this week's edition of Stupid goes to police officers in Florida. They were searching the home of a convicted drug dealer and were caught playing Wii Bowling. Now they're part of this drug task force, and their mission was to search for drugs, stolen property, and any illegal activity. But after about 20 minutes of searching, they found a Nintendo Wii and they started playing Wii Bowling. So part of the time, they were just throwing strikes and spares and playing Wii Bowling. And a sheriff for the Polk County Sheriff says, I'm not pleased that they played that Wii Bowling game. Now when they were searching, they found stuff like shotguns. And they were probably thinking, shotguns? I was kind of hoping we would break up some like illegal sex ring, or maybe we would find some politician in a compromising position. But shotguns, finding shotguns, how lame. And to just think this convicted drug dealer had set up cameras in the home. So I guess they weren't expecting to be on camera.
This Week in Strange has been brought to you by the handy capable square dancers. Yee-haw!